If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these children's-sized Crocs with fur inside into these lovely, glamorous, pink, and embellished Crocs, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube! So today I am going to be embellishing the size 1 youth child's Crocs. And they are the kind that have a little fur in them. I've never did these kind before. And I thought you could like remove this, but you can't. These were given to me by my friend for her daughter. She really likes the Crocs I do and she wants a pair. Her name begins with a Z, so they already had this in there. I tried to take it out and I couldn't get it out and I didn't want to break it. And I couldn't get my hand underneath like to get the little gibbet out. So I decided I'm just gonna leave it there, maybe add something to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and sand these down with some little Dollar Tree sandpaper. That's very important when you're doing Crocs. I'm going to be using E6000 glue. Glue is what I'm going to be using. I have a wax pickup tool that I'll be using to pick up my rhinestones and my gems. And I'll have a link available if you'd like to purchase this. And then I have various Croc charms. Some of these, all of these I made. And I'll probably add 1 or 2 of the luxury charms, which I have links for those as well. And I'm now selling I'm now also selling the charms that I make as well. Okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. You will also need some alcohol to wipe off your shoe. After you sand it, it'll be a little dusty, so you wanna wipe that off very well. Okay, so this is how the shoe looks with just the charms added. Now that I have the charms added inside the shoe, and I let me just add, for some reason it was hard. I'm used to kind of feeding them through and using my finger at the bottom some type of way to get them in, but with this material here, it was a little difficult. So anyway, all the charms are here. Of course, I don't like to have any holes showing, so I'm going to use these like rectangular type of gems I have here, and I'm going to cover those up. Then I'll go around the outer edge and we'll bring it all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so now I've already added the glue before I started recording. I added a nice amount of glue because I'm adding on these additional rhinestones to cover up the other holes that I can't reach because of how big these other charms are and how close they are. I have these lovely gems that I'm going to cover those areas up with. Once I have all those holes covered, then I'll start to work my way around the perimeter. Most of the charms here, I made them. I have some of these customized charms available on my website at myroyalradiance.com. And then I also like to use 1 or 2 luxury charms as well. I have a few of those available also. But these bigger gems that I'm using, they're not flat on the back of them. So I just have to use a nice amount of glue to make sure that they stay in place. So now I'm working my way along the side, and I have a pearl that actually is about 8 millimeters, and it's like basically the same color as the shoe. So I just think this looks really, really well on this Croc. So I'm just taking my time and just adding on, so I have some 5mm rhinestones to have like a little scatter of color. I have some white pearls as well. Remember, when you're doing these for yourself, you can do quite a bit with these. You don't have to add as many gems as I'm adding. You can actually space them out. I see a lot of people like to space theirs out. Shoe I'm working on, and I have already put the charms in that I want to put in the shoe. This one is pretty big, so it's kind of blocking this one. So I'm just going to cover this up with some gems because I don't like to have any of the holes showing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this. Again, with the same shoe, I'm using the same methods here, making sure that I cover up all the holes on these Crocs before I go ahead and start working my way around the perimeter. E6000 so far has been the best glue that I've been using. If you know of any other stronger glues or better glues, let me know. I have tried Liquid Fusion and everything kind of just came off. So I do also plan on trying some other glues that are supposed to be very good as well, just to have a variety. So these don't really take long. You just kind of keep working at it. It depends on how small or big the gems are. These can take me anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours. Usually about 2 hours for an adult size. A kid size shoe is smaller, so it takes less time. But I'm almost finished, and I really like the way these are coming together. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of the size 1 children's Crocs. And I know that these are very, very, very warm. So if it's fall time coming up and you feel like it's getting chilly or too cold for Crocs, you may want to have a look at the kind that have the fur inside. I have my hand inside of the Crocs sometimes when I'm adding the gems, and my hand was starting to get sweaty. It kind of reminded me of like Uggs a little bit. So I adore pink. Pink is my favorite color. I absolutely love pink. I love how this pink pearl matches the shoe very, very well. You know, I like the big gems. I like the big bling. So I think these are just so, so pretty. Think about it as a cute birthday gift, or making some of these for your niece, your goddaughter, your daughter, your granddaughter. You know, these are just very, very unique. And you can customize them to the colors that you like. You can find out what the person's favorite color is, or you can go with a theme. There's just so much you can do with these Crocs. I have since given these to my friend for her daughter, and she wore them to school, and oh my gosh, she looks so, so cute in her little outfit with her pink shirt, and she had these shoes on, and she was just smiling so big in the picture that was sent to me, and I'm just so grateful for that. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Share it on Facebook. Share it with a friend who you think may like this. Again, I do have some charms available at myroyalradiance.com. Thanks to my new subscribers, and hello to all my subscribers. If you're not going to subscribe, I thank you so much for at least stopping by. And check out my playlist. I have a whole playlist with at least up to about 15 different Crocs that I've designed, just to give you guys some cute ideas and tips. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.